Yo, what's going on, guys? Watomarmelon back again, and today we're doing the November market update. So, if you look first at Starlight Rares, you see immediately that there was a pretty huge fall off in the Starlight Rare market. That's not incredibly surprising, and it's been a long time coming. You look at certain cards like IP Masquerena that has now dropped over 300. That's not the most surprising thing given the recent reprints, but it is what it is. You look at where it was previously, and you can see that it's currently at 600. And so at 600, I don't know if that's a buy point for most people, but you can see that it's already been cleared off at 600. And so we'll see where it ends up. I don't know if these are two sales that aren't necessarily accurate. We'll have to see where it ends up, given the recent quarter century secret. We then look at some of the other ones. You got Apollosa, which claims to be 1270, but at 1270, you can see that that's not where the recent sales are. That obviously is not the correct listing. And you see that at 1270, that's still way, way above where the current lowest listed is. So I would expect that to come down considerably. There's still a long time coming for the continuous decline of this area of starlights. These are running averages, meaning that they're not going to update instantaneously, and it's going to take months and months for it to be reflected in the weighted average. You look at certain other things that have had quarter century reprints. Clearly, these two are some of the ones that have suffered the most from the recent printings. Already at 370, whereas just 3 months ago it was a 560. So we'll see where that one ends up. Overall, down more than 10% month to month. Next, we move to collector's rares. These didn't see as large of a decrease. It was only about 3.7% decrease in the past month. But despite the 3.7% decrease being quite a bit better than Starlight Rares, one, that's not a small decrease, and also there's the recent rarity collection, so I'd expect that these are going to come down considerably given that now the rarity is much more accessible. There are certain ones that are holding better than others, Venomenaga out of Ancient Guardians, but some of the more notable ones that have come down are the Arcana Triumph Joker, but even that, it's just been a steady decline for most of these cards. It's not, anything significant like you have in the Starlight Rare market where you're having declines of 300 plus. Nothing like that there. It's just an overall market decrease. In the Secret Pharaohs rares, with Dark Magician Girl, this is one that I thought was way, way overpriced a long time ago. It's come down over 100 since I started recording. In the past month, it's been about 5.7% that they've come down, which isn't the most surprising. But they have come down considerably. If you look at Serial of Orichalcos, this specific one is at you see sales at $27, and so lowest listing around 28. So that $47 market price is not necessarily reflecting what the market is actually pricing the point at. And so, that's almost 50% decrease between the market price reflected in the weighted average and the actual market price. So there's a lot to go down among these ones. You will see that in certain ones, like, for example, if we take Winged Dragon of Ra, you see that there is this sort of flattening of the downward trend. It's been a long time that these things have been decreasing for. It's something like, around 6 months. And so it's stabilizing a bit, which is somewhat promising. But who knows if these will continue going down. It seems like the ones out of Magnificent Mavens probably will. And then the most interesting is that, again, Ghost Rares are the most, or the best performing part of the market. You see certain ones like Dark Magician has roughly stayed the same. DMG has come down a bit. Some of the stuff out of the first Ghost from the Past has been roughly stable. But then certain things like Blue Eyes out of Ghost from the Past 2 has done quite well. And a lot of the stuff out of Ghost from the Past 2, if you just look, has done pretty well for itself. With Blue Eyes Ultimate Red Dragon Archfiend and Blue Eyes White Dragon all going up. So, you know, and then Red Eyes Black Dragon did go down considerably. So, not everything has gone up, but it seems like Ghost Rares are the ones that are safest. They haven't been hit by most of the recent just overprinting of high rarities, and so even though they were printed quite liberally in the Ghost from the Past 2, they didn't release Ghost from the Past 3, and so it's not clear that they're going to do another sort of huge influx of Ghost Rares. And so a lot of these very desirable cards from Ghost from the Past 2 are starting to go up now that supply is drying up. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and peace out.